Hello, this is Rich Campy, CEO of ProAdvisorCoach, your thinking coach. Let's talk about the AAA approach, because we really put a lot of time into understanding how this works and time tested it over and over again with successful teams and individual players to get the maximized potential out of each and every player and what that looks like. So the AAA approach really looks at awareness first. Where are we now? Where do we want to go? And then the action plan looks at how do we develop a plan, we call it a VMAP, to achieve the results. So we develop a plan with our online platform. And the third part is the achievement. How do we navigate through the rough waters to get to the other side? So if we lay this out, if we put a rocket ship here, I know I'm really good at drawing this, right? But we have a rocket ship, so that represents each person on the team, the whole team, all that. And let's say that we want this rocket ship to go over here to the other side to the sun, right? That represents our vision or our goal of where we want to go, all right? So that's the first step. Who are we? What are our strengths? What are our potential weaknesses? Both individually and as a team, we use a mind scan, we use gap analysis, 360 results, intake questionnaires, value questionnaires, lots of things to understand where are we now currently, both individually and as a team, okay? And we also want to understand where are we going. That's part of that process also in the awareness. And what are all the gaps between here and here, right? What are all the gaps? What are the things that we might be missing, like not a clear vision or we don't have clear roles? What are we missing to go from take our rocket ship, each person on the team, and move towards this destination of the sun? Okay, that's the awareness. And then in the action plan part of what we do, in the action plan, we now want to define what are the steps, what are the pieces of the process that we have to put in place to develop this plan, and we call that a VMAP, okay? A VMAP, a virtual momentum action plan. And that really helps us to go from the rocket ship that we created, right? And we have the destination over here, okay? The VMAP is what are all the pieces of that, the strategies to go from there to there. And there's certain parts to this, right? We always have a vision as an example. Then we have a mission, okay? After mission, we want to understand what are the focus points. What do we want to focus on? Is it on growth? Is it around client satisfaction? Is it around team satisfaction? What are the focal points? What are kind of those core big rocks? Then we want to look at key performance indicators. What do we measure under each one of those focus areas to make sure that we're getting the results that we want? And then under the KPIs, we want to start looking at what are all the potential strategies? What are the strategies to achieve that, right? And there can be lots of them. We can, if we're going from point A to point B, we could go this way or that way. We could take a plane, we could take a car. There's all types of ways to get there, right? And then we want to look at, from there, which are the projects, which strategies do we want to actually work on to take us to that place, right? We may have a parking lot of 50 different strategies, but we only want to pick 3 or 4 best projects. So it's a great opportunity to really brainstorm, put it all in there. And then we want what's called critical activities. And these are the things that we're going to actually execute on a regular basis to move us in the direction of our outcome, which is taking the rocket ship, each player on the team and the whole team over to our destination, the sun. But then the last part comes into play, this achievement. And in the achievement stage, we're adjusting, all the time adjusting, because it's never on course. We have to keep navigating and moving like a plane or a ship. It's never on course. It's always moving, always looking at where are we going? How do we make changes? How do we adjust? And then through that, we put a process in place where we meet on a weekly basis for 30 minutes as a huddle, as a team, to help go around the horn and make sure everyone's playing the right role and the right position within what they do. So we get really clear. We call it the 10-second rule. 10 seconds or less. Everyone on the team should know if they're winning or losing, both personally and as a team, in 10 seconds or less. Once we have that and we know their KBIs, key bonus indicators, or key performance indicators, which are all SMART, specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, time-bound, we track all this in an online platform which we call the ProAdvisor Drivers. navigate through the treacherous waters to get to our destination up here to achieve the results. And the results are astounding when we spend the time to look at this and take the time to do it versus just showing up and doing a job. It's very rewarding. It's purposeful. We're passionate about it, and it drives the deeper profits long term. That's what we're after. Passion, purpose, profit overall for everyone in the team, so we can all get alignment and help to achieve those results we all want deeper inside who we are. This is Coach Rich Campy, your thinking coach. See you at the top.